Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can watch the BBC iPlayer from Germany. Now, you're probably aware if you're outside the UK, in Germany for example, you can't watch any of the UK TV channels. Just show you now why. If you go to the BBC website, like here, from Germany, you'll actually find, I don't know if you notice there, it got redirected to the international version. This is because the BBC looks at everybody's IP address when they connect to the site and then determines what you can see and what you can't see. If you've got a non-UK IP address, you go to the international version. If you can see, it's a good little site. It's got lots of news and reports and stuff like that, but there's no BBC iPlayer tag there. Okay, so what can you do? Well, you can try and go to the BBC iPlayer website directly, which will let you do that. It looks at my German IP address, and here, if I try and watch something, this is Ghosts, which is quite a funny little comedy. And you watch it, you will get this message. Can you see here? The BBC iPlayer only works in the UK. Sorry, it's due to a rights issue. Basically, the BBC has looked at my IP address, sees it's a German one, and just give me this message. Nothing will work on here. You can go around the site and look what you're missing, but you won't be able to play anything. So what can we do? Well, it's actually quite easy, and it's using a tool that lots of us use all the time, called a VPN. A VPN stands for a virtual private network, but in effect, it's just a little way of keeping your internet connection secure, and it has the very useful additional quality of being able to hide your IP address, so you can actually change it. So let's see how it works. So I use one called NordVPN for a couple of reasons. One, it's one of the cheapest, and two, it works with all the British TV channels. Most VPNs don't work with BBC and the other big UK channel, ITV, anymore. They all get blocked. Their IP addresses of the servers are all blocked, so they don't work. NordVPN does, as long as you use specific servers. They've got about 30-40 servers set up just for that work best with the BBC. And I'm going to show you how it works here. Now, you can see here, this sits in my taskbar, and there's servers all over the world. But here, we just need UK. Now, it's important here not to just click on UK, although that will work, or select Quick Connect, because you'll get a UK server by doing this, but it might not be one of the BBC optimized ones. I've got one here, and I will just show you Connect. Just watch later in the video, and I'll put in the description a list of the servers that do work if you decide to use NordVPN. Okay, here we go, and we'll just click down here, and now we can see what. Okay, so I'll start my browser again now, and we'll go back to the BBC website. Right, first of all, let's just go to the BBC main site. Your first difference here is you'll notice it didn't redirect me, and it's left me in the main BBC website, and it's got BBC iPlayer there, which we can now go to, so we don't need to go direct. Again, we're on the same screen. Looks exactly the same at this point as it did with a German IP address. But, as hopefully we'll show now, it's slightly different in this case. So we click here, we get to the screen of Ghosts, and we click OK, and this time it will stream. There we go. I will stop it quickly because the YouTube scans for copyright of programs and stuff like that, but hopefully you can see it works there, and you can maximize it and change the video quality. You can watch any of the BBC's iPlayer's programs. So you see there, you can watch live or watch from the start, and there's a huge, well, there are literally thousands and thousands of programs, and you can watch anything you like on any of the TV channels. CBBC and CBeebies are great if you've got kids. Some good programs there, and news, whatever. Okay, so all that works perfectly because the BBC has seen the IP address of the VPN, not my real one. So it thinks it's in the UK, and everything works. You do need an account. If you haven't got a BBC iPlayer account, don't worry, they're free, but make sure you create the UK connect to a UK server before you create the account, you just need to go to the BBC iPlayer website, register. Then you'll need an email address. You will need a UK postcode, which you can grab anything offline. Just search for a famous place or an address of a business. It doesn't matter. There's no check as long as it's a real UK postcode, like a US zip code. And the other thing, they will ask you if you've got a UK TV license. You have to answer yes to this or nothing here will work. But again, there's no check. They don't actually ask for a number or anything like that. And that's it. I'll just show you quickly now the NordVPN UK servers. So importantly, if you want to watch the BBC, use one of these. They work much better. I get pretty much 100% when I use these. It's probably about 50-50 with the other addresses. If you do have problems, just close your computer down and reboot, because sometimes cookies and cached information detects your connection, or close the browser. Usually works, but if you use one of these servers, say these are ranges, so 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick your favorite, find one that works, and you'll be fine. There are a few other VPN programs that work with the BBC. I think there's about 5 or 6 big ones. If you want to try, check with them beforehand, though, because most don't. So don't presume that all you need is a VPN. That used to be the case, but now only a select few work with BBC iPlayer. Same thing with ITVX. Use these media servers if you want to watch ITV, and happy watching. If there's any problems or any issues, just pop something in the comments, or if you're using a VPN which is better than Nord, pop it down there. I will put a discount link to the best the latest discounts for NordVPN if you choose those. They change a lot. They have a different one from Halloween, Christmas, Black Friday, you know that score. But this link will go to the latest discount if you so wish. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully enjoy BBC.